Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I am here at my base as usual. I spend a lot of time here. I kind of don't want to spend a lot of time here. I kind of want to get out and do some things, but there's just so much to do, and I want to get this build going so we can really start just get get those creative juices flowing and get everything started building. I mean, this in here, all this interior right here, this is pretty ho hum. Yeah, it's pretty mundane. It's just it's just a bunch of freaking farms that I need, being hidden by a big, huge, round pole. You know, um, I just need to get started, right? So in order to do that, we need to go up and start. I'm just bouncing. And to get up there, and this is my sheep oven apparently. So if you didn't hear, the other night I put some sheep in there, and I came back and yeah, I just found wool and cooked meat. Cooked meat. Nobody was on the server, so I have no idea what happened. It was crazy. So there's something in here that burns sheep, and at some point I'm gonna. There's a fish in my face. At some point I'm going to figure it out. Hey, little Jesus, how's it going? I hope everything is going well with you. So we're gonna start working on. We're gonna just we're just gonna grind away at that platform at the top because that's what's holding me up, right? Because once I get the platform done, I can put a lid on this right here and close it off officially. That way, phantoms and stuff can't roam around in here. And then I need to go around and make sure everything is spawn proof, of adding some light fixtures and stuff like that, just to make sure, because there are some spots at the top where I seem to have an issue with stuff spawning, and it's incredibly annoying when I'm trying to work up there. So, um, yeah, let's get going. And let's start rolling here. It looks like it's sleepy time, so let's do our sleepy time stuff. Now, if you guys were around last night, you remember I started building on the platform and somehow just magically just died, like just died, like no reason why, I just died. Said I fell from a high place, and then it happened again. So there was a lot of lag going on. So hopefully, I'm the only one on the server right now. So hopefully that's not going to be an issue today. I should be able to fly right up here as normally, like I normally do, and maybe actually get some work done because we didn't get much done yesterday. So these chests are all filled with tile deep slate, where you had to make a liar out of me. Of course, I've used some of it, right? And then I got these little yellow sea lanterns, in which I will be using as well. So we're going to grab this entire shulker, and then see if I can figure out where we left off yesterday. That right there is where we quote unquote fell. And we'll just keep our spawn point at the bottom just in case something else weird happens. And yeah, we're just gonna plod along and place some bricks and until I get bored, and then I'll figure out something else to work on. But this has to be done. I have to stop putting things off that I don't really want to do and just do it. Like I did the same thing with the platform that this is sitting on. I put it off for so long, even though I knew it had to be done. Um, so this right here, like this pretty much controls what I can and can't build. Like, yeah, I can like terraform and we can build stuff down there. But until we get the biggest thing is getting a Shinra building in place. Like that's just like the center point of the whole thing, and then everything will just come together after that. I mean, it's still going to be a lot of block placing, a lot of boring days like this where we're just gonna go around and just drop a bunch of blocks in place and place some lights and things like that. But um, it's got to be done. And then we've already started like our terraforming out this way, which that's got to go quite a bit further. I'm still kind of figuring out this. I want to figure out this bank over here and get it completely done before I go too far. And then we just got to start doing that everywhere. Um, it's a big project. It's gonna take. This isn't gonna take like months. This is gonna take like probably a couple years to get everything done. But um, once we do, I mean, it's gonna be pretty rad. It really truly is. And I'm glad you guys are here like with me because it's really interesting to see how far we've come. I mean, like like yesterday I was watching YouTube videos, and I do have a YouTube channel, and it's not much. The YouTube channel is not much. Don't like go in there and expect anything like of mind breaking. It's literally just my streams uploaded onto YouTube. Like I don't do any editing or anything like that. I you know, just upload that stuff and just just so I can basically it's just like it's not really for anybody but me because I like to go back. Well, anyway, I was watching some videos and one of my videos popped up and I watched it and it was literally the first stream from this world. Now you guys remember my old streams went from our old realm in which I was very building a very smaller version of this, like very small version of this. And me and Angel Coin were working on some of the slums, and that's pretty neat. And that world's still active. We just none of us really just go into it anymore. Um, but just seeing like that first episode from here and seeing like where we've come since then, like this spawn point is almost unrecognizable now. Like except for right over there where like our base used to be, just on the outside of that, that's pretty much untouched. Still, but it just blows my mind like what you can accomplish just in a few months because we haven't been doing this that long. This world's not been up here. We're still in the opening stages. In fact, I made a couple posts from my account on Facebook today where we're looking for uh, some more players to play on the server. At first, we the three of us talked like, well, we need to get some infrastructure in place. We need, um, we need these builds going up. But you know what? I think we can do it because here's the thing: the more people on the server, like, and then we want to start like this economy, like we want to have stores and everything, and we can't really do that with the three of us. We can't, you know. Even though I did buy some stuff from Angel Coin, and she was super excited about that, but you know, I just want this world to be full, and I know this is the first season of MelloCraft, and it's liably going to go on for a pretty good while. And it's going to be something that we all agree on that we want to move away from. If we want to, like, download this world offline and then, like, start a new world, that is something that we're all going to have to agree on. Me personally, um, like the title of this is this world is huge. Like, these worlds are incredibly huge. Um, I don't want to just populate like 1% of the map and then like, okay guys, let's move on to something else. No, I want to keep going. So we're probably going to at some point we're gonna put some like regions on here, like meaning like this is where like like this is the video game kingdom, or something like that. And I love to do it like as much of the world as we can because like I plan on being around for a long time, you know. Uh, and I want this world to be around for a long time. Like I do. Like even after if something happens to me, I still want this world to live on. I still want people to have fun in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if I can leave a lasting mark on here, with my quote unquote building skills. I don't really have building skills, guys. I just place blocks, and either it looks good or it doesn't. If it doesn't look good, then I go back to it. So this is actually the plate floor, and what I mean by the plate floor, this is kind of like the subfloor of where we'll be building. So this is like if you're building on the plate and you get here and like you dig down and you see this tile, you know that if you go one more down, then you're taking a trip with a short stop at the end. Um, so um, that's kind of what like we're looking at right here. So we're just gonna put another lantern here. I know it's there. There's no real pattern to putting these lanterns down. They do serve a dual purpose, like they keep things from spawning, but underneath, like we're gonna have some decorations underneath where it looks like there's machinery and stuff like that. And I want kind of lights up there just for random spots to kind of look like windows that people may be working out of. So, so this is the subfloor. So when we start building up here, this will be the lowest point on the top we can go. So we're going to build right on top of this, and we'll probably put like everything on here. So it'll be a double layered floor. So um, I think it's going to look pretty cool. Um, it'll be like just starting from like a flat world, basically. Like so, Final Fantasy VII, like you've heard of like. I know you've heard of steampunk, probably solar punk, which is something else I did in the old world. Did some solar punk stuff. But this is, I guess they kind of classify Final Fantasy VII as more of like a diesel punk. I mean, you kind of got some of the steampunk elements, but really it's like, it's more of a, an era like industrial. It's like like Midgar itself is heavily industrialized. Uses a lot, like burns a lot of fuel. That's the whole point of the game, really, is you're kind of like these eco Avengers because um, Shinra is literally mining the lifeblood of the planet and using it to provide energy, right? So they're this big empire, and you're trying to stop it. You're trying to stop it through the whole thing. So that's kind of what we want to do. Like we want to put that in Minecraft. So uh, this I know if you look down at the farms, you can kind of see the sheep oven, wool farm down there. Um, it's though even though it's supposed to be like that, like everything else in Final Fantasy VII. So like, let's take the first village you come to after Midgar Calm. It's very medieval style with some steampunk elements, right? That's kind of cool, right? So you got some fantasy mixed in with it. I think that's pretty much why people love the background in Final Fantasy VII because of things like that. I mean, in my opinion, there's a lot that things to love about Final Fantasy VII. I think it's a great game. Um, the setting is very cool. It can very much be applied to things that are going on in the world today. Um, a lot to learn from it. So, if you guys are in chat, drop your emotes. We've got some channel points you can use, and I've got a challenge going on right now for the next 30 days and using channel points. So you should be able to donate to that. And basically, it is 27 days left. Run a 5K. So you can come back every day and put 2,000 of your points, or however much, put 2,000 of your points toward that goal. And then in the next like 4 weeks or so, if it hits the goal, I'm going to register and I'm gonna run a 5K. And I don't know, we may be able to film some of it. Um, that could be pretty fun. I've never tried to film as I was running or exercising, so I find that the attitude of people doing that in a public place kind of crass. I don't approve. I think it's mental when people do that, but people like it. Of I personally don't want like I would personally not want to be on somebody else's video uh, if I didn't consent to it. So we'll see how I feel. We may just have an episode where I talk about it. Maybe I just like record some highlights or something like that. We'll see. I know Angel Coin and Gibro, they have their own projects to do. Um, Once I get this done, they're both going to start. They need to get their bases done too. But they have pledged to help me do a few things up here. And I know Angel Coin, she's going to do the theater district, which is Sector 8, which is that way, right there, going off to that way. So get it done, and you got to think, man. This platform, it's going to be huge. It's got to stretch out like 500 blocks in every direction. So this isn't like a simple thing we're doing here. I mean, it's pretty intense as far as like what we're doing with building, how long it's going to take. I mean, I'm fine with just doing this until I run out of resources, and then like we'll get back and mine some more deep slate, whatever we need to do to get the build going how we need it to go. But I did take a break to take care of my shulker boxes or my chest monsters, and it really needed to be done. It was crazy how fast that stuff can build. And if you've ever watched me do a build, I could start with an empty inventory, then I end up with just like all sorts of blocks and stuff in my inventory without even thinking about it. All right, so we got this here. We can start. Let's see, where is it? We'll just put the first lantern here. Can I do this on Bedrock? Yeah. So I was making this a lot harder than it needed to be. So yeah, if you're interested in playing on this realm, if you're a Bedrock player, uh, we either play like me and Gebro both play on the Xbox. Angel Coin plays on the computer, but we're all playing Bedrock. Shoot me a message on one of my socials, and we'll just have a chat and go over a few things, and then we'll get you set up, and you can join the fun building a server from the ground up. How cool is that? Plus, you get to hang out with all of the cool people here, which is probably like the biggest gift ever. And you know, I'm kind of delaying doing the scaffolding like as long as possible because I don't know. I'm having some serious doubts about the design that I got going because it's going to take a long time. Like, I wonder instead of using slabs if I could use like full bricks, to accomplish what I need. Oh, goody goody, it's raining again. It always rains here. It's funny that I say that because I literally said that in the first episode that we here because it rained. It's just like raining all the time, and I just pointed out, I was like, it always rains here, and that's been just kind of the going uh, inside joke the entire time we've been on this server is the fact that it always seems to be raining here. I mean, it's fine right now, but like I don't want a bunch of stuff spawning on top of me, especially being up this high. So we're gonna keep an eye out for everything. So yeah, there's me and Gebro are going to build a shulker farm very soon. We are, dude, I am ready to do that. Like I'm so ready to get started on that. Um, we need it bad. Because there's some machines that I need. I mean, it's really going to help as far as sorting goes and organizing your stuff. All right, we are very close to running out of tiles. We'll go ahead and use a stack of 3 real quick. And then I believe it's dark outside, so let's skip over here to this bed. We do have some dark spots out here, so I'm about to run out of sea lanterns too, so we're gonna have to address that situation as well. Get another stack of the yellow ones. The only issue is I don't know if I have a lot of blaze powder. So this platform has to be built pretty far out. So what I'm gonna do is we're building out these 4 corners, and then eventually we'll just grab a bunch of bricks and go around the outside and fill those areas up. I think that makes the most sense because we kind of need to build it as even as possible because we'll need because the center building's round. Um, so another round a build for me to do, which is fine. It's something I've actually wanted to improve on. All right, we're gonna put boom right there. Okay. Um. Uh. I really like. I honestly don't want to leave like this project undone right here, but I can't keep doing this and like without putting the lights in. So I mean, if I don't have any blaze powder, I can just put the regular of sea lanterns in and just color them later. But I would rather just go ahead and just take care of everything. I mean, I think I have some blaze rods down here. I have 11 blaze rods left. Alright, well, we're going to hope that that's going to be enough. I'm going to turn it all into blaze powder. I don't know. It's going to be... It's going to be close. I need to get some yellow dye. It'll definitely be enough to finish what we're working on right now. Like, probably the entire area. Oh. I need to check something. Like, I've been having issues with this chest back here. Sometimes it breaks, and I'm trying to figure out if it's because I'm moving out of simulation distance. Or, yeah, it seems to... It's fine. If it broke, well, there would be radishes in there. I mean, it seems to be working fine right now. Yellow dye. Where did I put yellow? Alright, let's go make some... let's get some sea lanterns. I have to go get some more of these too. It's enough to make a stack. We're gonna go ahead and finish that off. I mean, I don't think there was any reason for us not to at that point. Let's see. I know there's a blaze spawner somewhere in the nether that we found. I just don't know where it is. Otherwise, I'd be wearing my fireproof armor and go over there and, like, start killing some fools, you know? Alright, let's get back to the top. We can walk all the way to the top, but isn't it more fun to fly, right? Because, I mean... I did not mean to use another rocket right there, but oh well. Alright, so... get our materials back out here. Interesting. Yeah, I'll need to make some more deep slate tiles, it seems. Okay, this one's full. And yeah, well, hopefully we have enough to finish this out over here. Hey, Kevram, how's it going? Thanks, guys, for stopping by, even if you're lurking. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support I get from the community. Hype Nexus streams. Appreciate everything. So, without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to make affiliate, and actually would probably have already given up at this point. Enjoy being part of that cool community. And don't forget, guys, we got that challenge going on right now. You can use your channel points to put toward it. Seems to be getting dark again. I missed the Phantom Mask. That would let me skip dark while I was building. Made things a lot easier when I didn't have to like jump into bed every 2 seconds. Might as well just fill this up over here and keep just kind of focus on what I'm doing. bet this is just riveting content, right? And let's put one right here. And I think that'll be enough. Those three are close together, but like I said, it's not... for this build, it doesn't really matter. Alright, there's that part is done. And then this part over here where I miscalculated the distance. I needed to go. So we'll just alrighty. Yeah. Let's get this little bit going. I don't know why I switched stacks of bricks, but whatever. You know, I may start just doing the scaffolding on the straighter parts because, I mean, when it goes around a curve like that, it looks awfully strange. So I may just use iron bars. I mean, I'm going to keep what I have because it's supposed to look kind of... It's supposed to look kind of patched together. But, yeah, I may end up doing that. That's going to make it go a little quicker, too. The iron bars don't look too bad, either. Like, I've put them in a couple of spots over there just to test them out, and they look pretty cool, so I think it'll work out. It's going good. Just doing busy work right now. These are projects I've really needed to complete for a while. My main base is going up here. My mega build is going on top of this. So I have to build I have to build this platform out far enough to encompass all of it. No more excuses. I got to get it done. Let's see. We started this server a few months ago, actually. We were on a different realm before, and I started doing a much smaller version of this. And then three of us, who were the main players in the other realm, decided, hey, if we're gonna do Midgar, we might as well do it justice and build it as big as we can. So that's what I've been doing, actually. So I spend a lot of time, probably 2 or 3 hours each day off stream, just placing blocks. I've been getting some more to just since became affiliate, just like streaming more. Um, I have slowed down quite a bit just because it's the summer and I like to do things outside. Uh, but I just kind of want to get the this start piece together so I can get started on the main build because that's going to be the most fun, and I'll feel more comfortable in that position. It's just persistence. All that copper that you see in the center column, literally there is a I don't know if you can see it, but you can see a little pillar right there where my crosshairs are. Of underneath that's a trial chamber, and I have looted it for all the copper that's in it. So that actually sped the process up quite a bit because just mining copper, smelting it, putting it into the bricks you need, that could take a little while unless you have another source. Put these kind of close together. I mean, I still have a ton of work to do as far as terraforming goes. But I am just in the couple months we've been doing this, I'm really impressed with what we've done so far. And Angel Coin's base is actually she's doing Hyrule Castle, and it's coming along really well. But the issue is Microsoft screwed up the launcher for Minecraft on the computer for Bedrock, and she cannot log on right now. Okay. Yeah, they said it could take up to 6 weeks to fix. I don't know why they're waiting so long to do it. Uh, but I was over there the other day, and yeah, it still can't get on. So that's crazy. Yeah, I know. Way too long for technology, right? It's so weird how when things break, it takes so long for people to fix it. But man, when they need money from you, whoop. Oh, okay. I love getting random friend requests in Discord. So weird. Like, if you want me to be your friend, like, send me a message and tell me why you want to talk to me, not just send me a friend request out of the blue. Uh, I'm sure it's probably somebody that wants money for some service that I don't need. Um, I may actually, when I get finished with this right here, I may actually travel to the end. Maybe start laying down our platform for our shulker farm. Um, the only issue is I can never remember the freaking coordinates of the stronghold to get to the end. So I'm gonna have to fly around a little bit until I find it. Oh no, I don't know. I don't think they're coming from the Hype Nexus Discord. I just think it's just people searching for Twitch streamers. Um, the thing is, I don't mind getting messages. I don't mind getting friend requests, but like my thing is, hey, I want I want you to message me and tell me why you're interested. But as of right now, I don't think it's anybody from that. Right? Yeah, I did chat. I tried to chat with one the other day, and they said "Oh, I've been watching your streams, blah blah blah. Doing all this like flowery bullshit, like buttering you up." And then I was like, "Oh, I don't see, and I've never seen you online because like the audience right now is so small for my channel that I can usually remember everybody that stops by and watches. So uh, I'll just start asking questions like, "Oh, which stream did you see?" And then we'll go from there because my repertoire in streaming is still pretty small. I mean, I've done Final Fantasy VII Remake, Minecraft, and Final Fantasy X. Come on. There you go. Hey, Corpse Queen, how's it going? I am working on the upper plate for Midgar right now. Just working out from the center column. I've almost got these little sections done. So basically, so we can get started on the main Shinra building within the next few weeks, which is kind of my goal. Yeah, it'll be a lot nicer when I get it done because this is the part of building that I hate, just doing the necessary work to get it to where I can build. I would I would rather just like to lay bricks down and get done with it. There you go. Always remember to take breaks for sure. Even though I do have a little mystery to solve. Um, I built a little sheep habitat the other night and put 6 sheep in it. And when I came back to it, all the sheep were dead. Yeah, all the sheep were dead, and the meat that was left behind was all cooked. So something burned them. But the weird thing is I was the only one on the server, and there's nothing in there that should burn anything because it's water. There's water and grass, and that's it. So got a little mystery to solve. I got some testing to do. So right now, instead of calling it a sheep habitat, I'm calling it a sheep oven. Yeah, at first I thought first maybe a wolf spawned in there because wolves will kill sheep. And and then like when I went to pick up everything, I was like, wait, this mutton is actually cooked. So that makes me think like I was like, okay, well, who did this? Well, nobody. I checked and nobody was on the server. So that's pretty weird. It could be something to do with these lights I'm using, but sea lanterns shouldn't burn you, right? And so we have this mod called dynamic lighting where we can like change the colors of these by collecting something called fire powder or crafting it really. So I'm wondering if for whatever reason that did it, but I mean it's not causing it's not burning me. So I don't know. I don't know, it's confusing. It may just been a one off, it may just been a glitch. But who really knows? Hey, YT99, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know. The mystery of the burning sheep. It's crazy. Um, I already mentioned it to both Angel Coin and Gibbro. I was like, "Hey guys, this happened, so just be careful when you use these lanterns, because that could be what caused it." So, I mean, I guess what I'm gonna have to do is round up some more sheep, put them back in there, and just stay in there and watch them to see if they burn again. Oh yeah. Hey YT, how's it going? Glad to see you here. Yeah, no doubt, right? And we play on Bedrock at least for now uh until I can upgrade my computer. I mean, I can play Minecraft on my computer right now, but I can't play it and stream it. So, um I just got to get a bit of an upgrade, which I'm going to wait till closer to Christmas when like this kind of thing goes on sale cuz I'm just it's like I'm trying to be as frugal as I can with my money. So, when you're stuck at home and you can't work because of illness and you have to pay the doctors, you got to be a little frugal with that. Dude, I'm doing pretty good today. I've slept really well last night, had a good stream last night, uh, and today it looks like it was going to rain, and I feel like I needed to spend some time inside, rest my body a little bit, and get some things done. Oh, look at this. Done. Ignore that part over there. That's a miscalculation anyway. That's true, man, cuz like I've had so many streams cuz I just started doing this like back in I want to say it was March. It may have been February. My first stream was for Minecraft, and uh, dude, like, it sucks when you run like a 2 hour stream and like nobody's on it. You know, like not a single person on a shelter box. Would okay. But I found the Nexus community, and you guys have been great. So these are empty, so I should let's take those and okay. So let's look at it from the underside and see what we've done. Okay, yeah. The lights look good. Nice and kind of random. Hey, yeah. True. Like that's the thing. Like I keep telling my wife, like I was like, I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. It's just gonna take a little bit, you know. And freaking Enderman messing up my builds. So yeah, that looks everything looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna go down here and make sure that my filters didn't break on my sorting system again, which for some reason is a new one to me. Just started happening. This is a realm. I usually play with two other people. We're actually looking for some more members of the realm. Um, just to help build this out. We didn't want to invite anybody until we got everything completely done. But we talked the other day, and basically I said, you know, if we keep doing that, we'll never have people because, like, Minecraft is in a constant state of I'm not done with that. So I decided to start looking for people, and if we can find people, great. You know, they'll show up eventually. So if anybody's interested in playing some Bedrock Minecraft, uh, yeah, you're more welcome. That's what I built last night. Let's see. I've got some shulker boxes. Let's see what do we have. Lime colored. Yeah, lime wool is kind of what I'm looking for. It should all be on this track. Yeah, it's not terribly much. But I guess it's enough to get started. Yeah, dude, that's exactly right. Like, every time, like in our old realm, like I felt like I was finished with something. There was always something else I felt like I needed to be doing. Like slapping these guys so they work. Why you just standing there? Get to work. Okay. Grab. Well, there's not too much in here, and I only want full stacks. Oh, okay. So that's a good question. So my favorite game is 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 Final Fantasy VII. So um, it's an interesting story how we came to this build. Is um, in the old realm, I was building like the build I did. Like I was just starting out Minecraft, so I was trying some few things out. Like I built a Sphinx, and I built this huge tower, and then I started building a circular plate around it, and it's basically Corpse Queen. Enjoy your stream, man, and we'll see you in a little bit. Um, I'll be dropping in on your stream too and dropping some emotes here in a little bit. Uh, but no, and so my idea was like if elves, like the fantasy elves, existed in a modern day society. So I was doing like a solar punk kind of thing with trees, and then Gibro asked me one day. He said, "Hey, are you trying to build Midgar?" And then I looked and I was like, "No," but maybe subconsciously I was doing it. So I pivoted. Um, I pivoted and started building Midgar on a much smaller scale, and we decided that we need to do it on a correct scale. So let me fly out, and we can. If you ever play Final Fantasy VII, you know that Midgar is a huge, like, disc, like multiple layered city. So if we fly out a little bit, we should be able to see. This is the outer wall of Midgar. There's one of them, and there's four of these, all in cardinal directions. That's how far out we're going to go. You can see it's quite a bit, so it's going to take quite a long time to do this. And this is the central pillar. Below is the slums, that's the gray, and the top is the plate where we'll be building. So basically, with this server right now, is and I don't expect everybody to help me with this build. Um, I honestly just yes, yeah, you got it. Oh, that's a shame that he's got that stupid wandering trader. If you kill that, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, Stop running from me. I need to see what you have. Nothing good. Okay. Yeah, so the center point of the whole server is Midgar. And so this right here, this X, or this plus, this right here is spawn. So when you spawn into the world, you're gonna spawn into this block right here. And then you'll see Midgar right there. And we'll have a little beginner's room. Like you'll spawn up on the top level because that's how spawn works. So basically, what we'll do, we'll have a little beginner's room that kind of explain the rules of the server. And oh, that was dumb. And basically, yeah, I mean, you're pretty much you're yeah, so that's true. Like, on our Discord for the server, we've got different sections that are for people. The thing about Midgar is in the game, even though there's the original Final Fantasy VII and the remake, uh, you're only in 4 of the 8 sectors. So, uh, I mean, as far as that, you can be real liberal with what you do, but each sector is kind of like Sector 8 is kind of like the theater district, and we're going to have a market district where we're going to start a player economy. And then you've got the slums, which is pretty much open to build whatever you want. Um, and yeah, it's going to be pretty wild once we get it done. But what we're kind of doing right now are video game builds. So, like, I'm doing Final Fantasy VII. Angel Coin's doing some stuff from Legend of Zelda, about 2,000 blocks that way. And then Gebro is just he likes to build farms and like work with redstone. So he's got something planned, and I'm not gonna like talk about that in case he changes his mind. But all right, there's a bed right over here. I can probably sleep in before too many things start spawning out here. Hey, yeah, yep. And Midgar is just the center point, like kind of like the centerpiece for the whole server. So that's where our shopping district's gonna be. Any games that we make is gonna be here as well. I've already got a couple of games planned, um, but we're not there yet. Um, Little mini games that have inside the game. All right, so I need to go to the end and get started on laying down some stuff. Oh yeah. Um, so what we're using as a guide right now for a lot of our buildings is I have a book called the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I can't. It's a Ulta Ultimania, something like that. Material Ultimate. It basically has pictures of Midgar. It has character pictures and all sorts of cool stuff in it. Go see if I can find the end. I need. Well, I better not go until I take my. I gotta take my wool with me. Now the trick is seeing if I can remember how to get to the end. uh, Ran right past it. Okay. We got plenty of fireworks. Or rockets, not fireworks. We'll top off our fireworks anyway. Or I can top those off. Now, if I remember correctly, like, so that village is here. And I believe the village that's over the stronghold is this way. Like up one of these mountains or something like that. But it's not very far away. Is that it? Oh, that could be it right there. That has the potential to be it. That's it. Alrighty, cool. Cool. Hopefully, yeah, we did. We made a better way to get down here. This is enough to get you freaking dizzy. Okay, we gotta get out of here a better way this next time. Alright, now we can remember how to get there. I don't even think we've really explored this very much. I mean, that's a cave. There's the entrance. I mean, this is just treasure that we just left in here, so we might as well take it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. All these doors that we busted out the side of, but didn't, like... Yeah, we actually didn't do a lot of exploring in here at all. We were just rushing to get to the end. At some point we'll come in here and explore this. I mean, I hear zombies. Now I've got turned around. Ah, this way. This way. And back out this way, right? Yeah, go through here. Go through here. I mean, we can go down there, because that leads to it too. Oh, some redstone. An iron pickaxe, we'll take it. Oh, okay. Well, here's the library. Cool. We'll do this. I hear something squishing around down here. Just don't know where it is. Is this it? Have I just been wandering around in the... Okay, there's a slime. Ah, here we are. Okay, so... And because we don't want anything to sneak up on us here for a little bit, so let's just take some stone or some granite and just kind of make it to where nasties can't get in here after us. Because I'm going to have to go AFK for a few minutes and take a little break. Been at this a little bit and been sitting on my rump for way too long. Hey, yeah, YT, that'd be great. Make sure you can run Bedrock, and absolutely, bro, like, we'd love to have you. just DM me, let me know, and but here for hold on 1 second. Yeah, like we would definitely. We're just looking for some fun people to play games with. That's always the goal. But guys, I've been at this for about an hour and a half. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to run a few ads, and then we'll see you on the other side. All right. Well, I think let's see. I'm not too concerned about the stuff coming in here now. Do you want to just respawn here? Respawn at our base? I mean, I could build another exit to this place. I mean, that would be like something fun to do. Maybe I don't have to always come down that way. Alright, let's head up to the end and... We've already beat the dragon, so we're good here. Now, where would we want... If I was a shulker farm, where would I want to hang out? I think right here, right next to the entrance. So let's... Because I don't want to lose anything. Let's go ahead and take off the things we don't want to lose, like our elytra. I could have swore I took that off. Take the elytra off. We'll keep the iron chest plate on, everything. Let's just put stuff in here that I'm not going to need rockets. I'm not wearing elytra, so let's just go. I don't really want to lose that sword. I don't really want to lose that pickaxe, so maybe I'll just get an iron pickaxe. And then we could throw these in here. And then I will need a silk touch pickaxe. You know, if it breaks, it breaks. Or if I lose it, I lose it. I can get another one. There, and then we're going to take out our lime wool. We're going to take that and stick in here. A freaking Enderman. So let's start it right here. I'm using wool because it doesn't break very easy. You know, so we'll fill that area in at a later date. So from here we want to go 64 out. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty big area here. And the easiest way to keep track of how many blocks you win is just use a full thing of blocks. Crap. I did not mean to do that. Ugh. Dang it. Do I have I do have Instone. Because I need this. You know, I don't need to waste any of that. Alright. So let's head down and then like slow my roll. Okay. But we're using we're gonna use wool because you can't easily break it with a pickaxe. Okay, and then starting at this edge, we need to go 64 out this way. I admit, it's kind of freaky staring at into nothing here. And then this will start here. Crap. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Ugh. I glitched right off the side. You guys saw it. You guys saw it. That is why you don't take anything important with you into the void, which now I've lost that pickaxe, but that's fine. I've got extra. I'm actually more disappointed I lost all that wool, but I'll just AFK up here and then we'll try again some other time. That is why. Always have an extra ender chest. And always put, you know, stuff that you don't want to lose. Just make sure you kind of drop, let's see, let's drop some of the stuff in the system here. It goes up here. I'll get my inventory fixed up here in a second. Those can get dropped in there. This is empty. And let's get a new pickaxe. Ugh. Oh, this is my last Silk Touch pickaxe. I'm gonna have to go make another one. I've gotta... Alright, I've got to... let's get our inventory in order, and then... I didn't want to, like... There we go. So... So we need some torches. That's what we need. So let's grab torches. Those are rockets. We want a thing of torches. We want them to be the decorative ones because they do not break when you break the block under them. Let's get some sort of food. And then our pickaxe right here, and then everything else will go. I can't believe I glitched right off that. Every time I go to the end, I glitch through things. I know I didn't pick up any more armor, but I actually don't really care about the armor too much right now. Right now I've got to mend this pickaxe. And while I'm mending the pickaxe, let the... let my resources build back up for this. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of kelp. Because we should be, yeah, we should be getting close to a full double chest full of kelp. I'll drop a shulker box off here to gather these materials that it just end up going to go back into my storage system. Let's make some more kelp blocks. All this green dye away. Oh, man. Where does dye go? Not here. I think dye is, if I remember correctly, is right here. Let me see if I can. Well, those are flowers. Oh, maybe it's right here. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and. A lot of that's going to end up in our overage, but whatever. Let's go grab some more kelp. I guess I could grab pots doing that. Like, just start draining these areas. That may be a good use of my time. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I need to do this. I don't remember how many blocks across this is. We start there, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to go 10 blocks out from here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that's pretty deep in there, so we're gonna not make that one as big as the other ones. I'm gonna run out of gravel. Well, I'm gonna run out of the gravel I have on me. Let's just try to marathon this. We'll build some more of those skulk things later, but let's just concentrate on getting this emptied. Uh-huh. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. There we go. Alright guys, well if you're just getting here, I'm just kind of just doing just random things around here today, just things I needed to do for a while to get the build going. But I did go to the end to try to lay the foundation for our shulker farm, and I glitched through the blocks I was placing. So, and if you know anything about the end, if you fall into the void, you're dead. You know, like, you'll lose all your stuff. But luckily, like, I took everything off of him before that happened. So now I'm just here, like, working on partitioning this out so I can drain this area. And at the same time, trying to get... trying to use, try to heal up my tools and everything, too. And getting the wool farm, because all the wool that I was using is also gone now. So let's see, we need gravel. Should have a bunch of gravel. Uh-oh. I've got a lot less than I had before. That's fine, that's fine. this is a little too big of a section to... so let's just do this. That glitched again. You've got to be kidding me. And ever since that last batch of updates, it's been glitchy as heck, man. Yep, I see you, Mr. Drowned. Oh, look at that. There's gravel right there. Still pretty deep. Let's see. Let's just start here, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to build that platform not on stream because that, I don't know, I'm having some issues with my, look at that. There we go. Ah! This area right here is going to be a little bit of work, but yeah. So funny story. So I was in the inn building my platform, and I glitched through and fell in the void. So I decided to come back and work on draining this water again. At the same time, recharging all of my tools. And it happens. Luckily I had the foresight to put everything in an ender chest just in case that happened. And it happened. So nah, just a pickaxe and some wool. I'm not and a shield, but like I didn't really care about any of that. All that stuff's replaceable. Well, um, I thought about it, but I had a feeling that was going to happen. It seems like the end is really glitchy here lately, so I just glitched right through the block I was placing. So drop these here. Actually, I could probably make some more kelp blocks with this. Kelp makes the best fuel in the game, in my opinion. A lot of people like lava because it's infinitely renewable, but one lava bucket, and then you're done, no matter what you're smelting. I think that feels like a waste. So, all right. Well, let's grab our sponges, which are in the ender chest or the shulker box I did not put away. Looks like I missed a spot. We will fix that. Grab an axe. Actually, yeah, let me grab an axe. It's about to break anyway, so clear the wax off this one piece I missed, and then we can actually, this area right here, we can actually, yep, one swipe, and popped. Alright, so let's start draining these areas here. And there. Oh, I need to get a hoe. Ho, ho, ho. Well, we don't want any jerks spawning up here, so let's make it jerk proof. Alright. Uh-oh, am I glitching out? I'm glitching out. Dang it. Alright. Oh, I didn't even realize I was in the Discord. Hold on a second. Let me disconnect from that. There's no reason for me to be on it. Alright, let me save and quit. I'm gonna relog back in, see if I can't get a bit of a better connection. Oh my gosh, what did you miss? Well, I glitched through the void and died, and then decided that it was probably best if I stayed out of the void for now. That's pretty much it. Now I'm just draining some water while I wait for things to cook, and I can mend my weapons. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Oh, goody goody. Not only is it raining on the server, it is a thunderstorm, which means creatures are going to spawn regardless of how well you got something lit, because that's how much they suck. Alright, well, as long as one doesn't just fall on my head, I think we'll be alright. Where did that thing fall? There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, I was fine. I had the foresight to put all my important stuff in an ender chest. I just lost the pickaxe, the wool, but you know I put my elytra and stuff away, so I was able to keep that. I just lost the armor I was wearing. It's not a huge deal. Sometimes things just happen, and you just gotta roll with the punches. So. But I've reconnected to the server too. Hopefully that gives me a better connection and that maybe nothing like that will happen again. I'd best if I just do stuff in the void off stream so I don't have to worry about like any kind of internet thing screwing up and glitching me. No, it doesn't do me any good to put. It won't do me any good to put those three down. Oh no, it was just a. I mean, it's an identical pickaxe to the one I'm using right now. Um, I enchanted three. I always enchant three of each tools. The way I want, and so in case I lose them, I've always got an extra backup. Unfortunately, I'm on my last one, so I'm gonna have to gain some levels and get me another diamond pickaxe, a silk touch one. I've got the other ones are fine. Perfect. All right, did I get rid of all of it? It did. It did. It did. Hey, how's it going? Um, I think this is the way out. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, that's right. This is a deep one. Okay. And really, just that little bit, huh? Okay. one more. Here it is. All right, 8 more. Let's see how efficient we can use these 8 here. Ah, there's a lot of water in this. Oh man, this is wild. Okay. And that's it. That's all I've got. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's I guess get out of here. We need to collect these. Yeah, it'll be easier to smack those from above, I think. Yeah, I want to make sure I collect all the sponges because these sponges aren't mine. And they're kind of hard to get, so I want to make sure that I return them when I'm done. Alright, guys, take a quick break. I will be back in a few minutes. Oh, I got back just in time. All right. Oh yeah. Okay, YT. I didn't see your your post. Yes, I do enchant the hose too. So basically, I want a silk touch hose with bending because if you go to an ancient city to farm this stuff down here, you want a hoe with a silk touch. Otherwise, you just break it. Pretty cool. It gives you experience, but you know, I like to use it to build with. So the hoe is underrated. It's so good. Uh, so many spots. People just use it to farm with, but it's literally like you can use it like ancient cities, man. Do not go in an ancient city without one. It's the quickest way to break skulk sensors, shriekers, all the nasty stuff that shows up in there. It's easy to break with that. Oh, still some over here. Alrighty, so I think this is the way out. I mean, if not, we find out pretty quick. I almost fell right back in there. This is a pretty big section right here. Yeah, I probably left this section too big. That's all right. We'll take care of it. Yep. Okay, there's stuff above I haven't taken care of. Ah, how about here? Will that work? That seemed to work pretty good. Okay, that took damn near all of them. I probably didn't have the best placing for it, but then again, I think I made this area a little too big to drain. I should be able to go out this way. Alright, let's go ahead and... How big is this section over here? I can't really see over here. That's pretty freaking deep. So probably best if we just dried these sponges out real quick and came back and started grabbing that stuff. I guess while that's burning those up, let's nope. We want all the dirt left over here, but we want to take all this stuff with us. And I just said we're going to leave all the dirt over there, and I decided to do that anyways. We're going to take this stuff with us, because this has got to go back into our storage system. Anything over here? Yeah, we can take this and this. The rest of that stuff seems fine. We'll leave that there for now. Yeah, guys, like, you know, you're playing Minecraft. Do not overlook the hoe. It's more than just something to harvest your wheat with. I mean, one of my favorite things to do in this game is go to ancient cities, and it is a, basically that's your just weapon of choice in an ancient city, because you can't really fight the warden unless you want to die. Let's go around, make sure these fellas are still working. He's working. Oops. Come on, man. Get to work. There's like nothing stuck up there, so he should be able to, shouldn't have any issues. All it takes is one of you lollygaggers to mess up the whole system. Let's drop some yellow wool in here and make sure this guy is gonna pick it up. Come on. Yep, you should be opening. They should be opening these chests at random, like this guy over here is doing. See, he keeps going in and checking. I keep these guys busy. Let's drop something in here for this guy. He's gonna walk away, and then he'll walk back and open that chest. Yep. Okay. Just a couple that seem to want a lollygag, so. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate ya. Has my overlay stopped? It looks like it has. Blah, blah. Let's see. Why is my overlay not working? Why am I, Alright. Give me, okay, well, it looks like it's working now. Maybe I'm just not seeing it on my side. Well, yeah, for whatever reason, it's not showing it on my side, so, okay. Alright, come on, I want to get these done. Oh, they are done. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and clear this fella out. Now these are the ones that I thought may give me a little bit of trouble because I'm not sure. There may be a cave system underneath here. Let's just do it this way, I guess. Dude, have I made any headway at all over there? Dang it. Yeah, I've lost something here. Okay. Now back over here to what I was working on. Let's just go off to these here. Try to get this top layer of water off. What do we have here? Okay, I see the issue. Freaking underground cave. Actually, I'm kind of amazed I got as far as I did with that sitting down there. Okay. And okay, guys, we've been at this for about 3 hours. My game is starting to glitch more than I would like. Uh, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to give my computer and internet and everything a rest. And yeah, I appreciate it. Even though we've had some setbacks today, I feel like we accomplished a lot. Thanks all the guys from Hype Nexus for coming by. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Uh, we will be back. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another stream tonight, but I may do one here in a few hours. But if not, I will see you guys tomorrow with Final Fantasy X tomorrow morning. So you guys all have a wonderful day, and we will see you soon. Later.